Okay, we are live with Mike, so do not say anything. Okay, we should be going live on Facebook right now. And
hi, Facebook.
We are live on YouTube now. Unfortunately, we are not going to be where they were expecting us. We are exactly where we said we would be on Facebook, so it should have just looked like we came back on.
Oh.
So hopefully Facebook is working properly over there. And YouTube, hopefully you guys find us. I had some people on there waiting for us, so I hope that they find that we had to start a new one. For some reason, it won't really allow you to jump back into a video.
Oh.
So,
okay.
Maybe a little bit of lag, but not bad. No, seems pretty good.
Looks good to me.
Yeah. So look. Okay, Zach Luke found us. Hi, Zach.
Hi, Zach. Hello,
Hi,
friends.
over there. Okay, and when they are finding us on Facebook again. Sorry about
Hi,
the
Kurt.
delay there, guys. There's Kurt and Ed. Matt was on there earlier. Hopefully we find him again.
Kurt, when you come in the next day or two, because I know you need some stuff, don't let me forget about the banner thing. I got you fixed up.
There's Brett Butter.
Hi, Brett.
Brett, you got to be one of our most loyal watchers. I feel like you're always like one of the first ones on, you know?
He is loyal.
Yeah. Oh, there's Shane and Michelle. Hi, guys. I sent you an email today, Shane, so check your email. I don't know if you're the kind of guy that does on a regular basis.
And I did not respond to your message today, Shane. I apologize. I'll get right on that as soon as Hump Day is over.
Yes.
Yes. Kurt, you're going to need a new tent, though. We'll talk about that later.
Okay. Little do I know.
Yeah, well, hey. Representing, you know.
I was trying to get something up and rolling. So I had everything up and rolling on the computer to share with you guys today. And I don't have it now, so I might be a little bit more unorganized than I like to be. So bear with me as we go.
She'll still be way more organized than the rest of us, so no sweat.
Kurt said awesome. Brett says, I fully enjoy the Wednesday night programming. Gavin says hi. Hello to Keyword. I just lost there it is. YouTube is not working. Steve, it's back on YouTube. I just had to start a new live. Yeah. So you just have to go under the LCRC name and I will be back on YouTube. I apologize for that. Yeah. We had a lagging problem and I didn't think that you guys wanted to watch like voiceover Japanese fighting the entire time. And there is Kurt Sieber. Tim Pence. Hi there, sir. And Shane says no problem on the delayed response.
Oh, yeah,
so
sorry.
Excited.
Today's been a whirlwind.
There's Josh. Hey, buddy. How's it going? We have like tons of stuff to cover tonight, but I thought while we waited for some people to get on, I would fill you in on the big, exciting news for LCRC crew this weekend. We're going full cowboy mode. So we had a very exciting week at the barn. If you're here for the barn content.
What do you mean we are going full cowboy mode?
Oh, you're back there, and I guarantee you.
I'm full construction on the barn mode. You've been in full cowgirl mode.
No. Back at the Saddle Club, where we're headed this weekend, he will be cowboy boots and the hat and probably some kind of Wrangler button-up shirt. I don't know. He like fully goes into the mode. So I will definitely post photos for you when we are in our cowboy attire.
I'll more than likely have one of these blue long sleeve LCRC shirts.
Oh, now, because I said it. If not, you would have been like, wear the regular with the little W thing across the front. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't even own one of those.
You are literally probably. Where do you have to go?
My friends are starting to question me.
No, they aren't.
Yeah.
They already know you and know that I'm not lying.
No. My lifelong best male friend was in the parking lot today, caught me coming back and forth to the Saddle Club, and yeah, there was questions.
So Taylor says bring pictures of the barn for next week. Well, I'm going to tell you by next week, the barn photos are going to just be next level. We had a really excellent week at the barn. For those of you who are like new to our barn thing, last year we bought the family farm. So it's been in Kevin's family for this will be the third generation family that has owned the farm. And it's only ever been owned by two families.
Yeah.
The Beziers owned it before the Mumas. And we purchased it from Kevin's parent, or from the generation above us. And we have been starting with the barn, which was about falling down when we started.
No. It was falling down.
The one side
it was falling down.
The one side of the first layer of the barn was down 12 inches?
13 and a half.
Yeah, 13 and a half, sagging, because the one post was non-existent. So,
well, no,
anyway.
The top 4 feet of the 8 feet post was still there. It was
I
rough.
said the bottom.
It was
I said
rough.
the bottom. So anyway, this week we put in the front. So the front wall was like kind of the last step. We had done everything inside, and now we were working our way to the outside. And that's been hard for me personally because I like things to be pretty. So I want it not done like that.
No. There's kind of naked on the inside.
Yeah.
But square and healthy.
It's not falling down. Is that not good enough for people? I mean, that is. It's not falling down.
Well, it's technically held together on the one end right now by 2 come-alongs and a couple log chains.
Well, that's small stuff.
But it's true.
So anyway, this past week, we our contractors pulled out that whole front wall, so the entire front of the barn was just sitting on these cross posts that were down. So it was like a cross beam across and then 2 support posts down.
Upside down U's.
And that was holding up the whole front hand-hewn beams across the 100-foot span of the barn. And they just finished putting the new posts in. So it's
and
very
I could have
exciting.
hit one of those support posts with the skidder at any moment.
And almost did.
And the whole thing would have fell down. So, scheduled to be open 9 to noon. I'll be here at 9. As long as the cowgirls don't keep me out too late the night before.
We would never.
As far as the noon hour goes, there is a chance I'm scooting out at 11. You guys all know how to get a hold of me. If there's some Richfield Racetrack national emergency, I'll make sure I take care of you. Okay?
Yeah. He won't be far away.
No.
So
I'm only.
Oh, look at those hay wagons.
Who got those?
I don't know. See, again, this is how we have changed.
It's definitely a problem.
We also.
They're Nathan's.
Really?
Yeah. So normally, I don't even know how to explain this to my RC friends, but we just completely got wiped off track by 2 beautifully pristine, brand new hay wagons.
They were really nice. It was 2 hooked to one truck, which I was very impressed with. Anyway, Will Walker says the barn's sick. Of course it is. And Matt Guy said barn indoor track, not a chance in hell.
Yeah, no.
Moving on some race information. We are party rocking next week. Believe it or not,
It just got caught up by 2 hay wagons going by. This is bad.
Well, honestly, if you think about the way that we've changed over the years, we used to, if you don't know us, we were professional ATV racers. I mean, not racers, but we were into professional ATV racing.
I caught holy HELL from Tom Carlson from TC Racing today.
For what?
Because he asked me if I'd talked to anybody within the industry lately, and I'm like, Tom, listen, I'm out. Like that's so 15, 20 years ago for me. He got mad. Like in a.
They do.
Not mad. I'm not mad at you.
Just disappointed.
I'm just really disappointed in you, son. Like, holy crap.
So anyway, if you don't know us, we were into ATV professional racing. We traveled around the country. That's how Kevin and I met. I raced, and then went to work in the industry. Kevin was crew chief for Team Suzuki. Before that, he had a very popular race team, which was Lost Creek Cycles. Anyway, what we used to look at going down the road was these huge rigs going to Port Royal. Okay, so like these big rigs.
Stackers.
We'd be like, look at that one. And like maybe someday, right? And then we got into RC, and then we were like looking at the tiny little trailers. So it was like something that would be just big enough to take to the track, but you can still park somewhere. And now we're watching hay wagons. Anyway, So, Party Rock races next weekend. We're going to jump in the comments real quick.
Do you realize at one point in my life, I had a 40-foot enclosed stacker behind a Freightliner toterhome?
I know.
And now all I want is a 25-foot deck over gooseneck.
I really want a hay wagon. My buddy Michael Toombs is on. Hi, Michael. Brett says, is he even still, he's talking about TC, is he still even in it? Not a lot of TC engines out there. Yeah, Tom is still.
I'm not making this up. I literally just talked to him 4 or 5 o'clock this evening. He is, what did he tell me? He doesn't do near as much motocross anymore. He does some cross country. He does a lot of TT flat track stuff. He's still working for like super old school riders like Mac Morey talks about all the time. And Mac was a generation older than me. His kids and grandkids are racing now. So like, you know, people that he built stuff for.
Okay, long story short. Anyway.
Yes, he's still around.
We have a lot to get through. We haven't even started yet.
We have an hour.
My drag car ate a lifter and a cam, and I'm blaming all the mispronunciations of my name. Okay. So, Party Rock races next week. Believe it or not, we are back to racing. Exciting news for those of you who were here for our last race, which is it's the same layout, the layout that you guys came to know and love. So come back again to join that. Thursday's practice just like normal. Friday, we're going to start with practice from noon till 7. Then we're jumping into a pit party. We've got the cornhole tournament going on. It's only $5 per team, 50% payout to the winner. We take the other half and just pay for the boards so that we can help expand if we end up needing more boards, things like that. Once the boards are paid off or we feel that we have enough, the payout will go up. And we have a new taco truck, new taco food vendor coming for this event. So I'm really excited. They're out of Selinsgrove. They're fantastic food. Leo hooked us up, who is you guys know and love Sparky's Mini Donuts, and he calls it Mini Donuts and Grill, but like we call him the taco truck. And so he told me that these guys are fantastic. So I'm really excited to have them. And actually excited to go down to their restaurant down in Selinsgrove. I'm going to make you take me down there sometime. So that's super exciting. But also on Friday for the social, we have DJ Jakey D.
Is that confirmed?
You confirmed it last Hump Day for me. So you guys are definitely not going to want to miss out on that. He better not have backed out. Did he back out? We're going to go with no. He's in.
No, and I'm not going to text him right now because those of you who know, I catch the devil for texting while Hump Day's on.
Hi to Randy Heil. Hi to Robin Heil. It's like you guys are in date day in the comments. Camden Lyon says, hey guys, what's the date of Mugen Challenge? Trying to make it out. Yes, we would love to have you in Mugen Challenge this year.
If you ever want to know what the date for Mugen Challenge is, I can tell you up to however long I'm going to live. It's the next to the last Saturday of the month in August. Always, forever and ever.
And always lands right on my birthday. August 17th through the 20th. Yep. It's happily my birthday on the 17th. So,
hint, hint.
Thanks, honey.
I want all your friends to be here for your birthday.
Thank you. You're the best. Yeah. Josh says, you guys really know how to throw a race weekend. Aw, I can hope I can make it back out. We hope so, too. Thank you so much for saying so.
Matt Navoso and, well, actually, Matt met, I shouldn't say met, but Matt talked to Frank Columbia from A-Main, and then Frank went to Fuel Nats in Chico in California, of course, A-Main's home track, and talked to Adam Drake and a few others, and they talked us up, and long story short, Frank and his wife are actually coming out this weekend, or next weekend.
Oh, for Party Rock.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Party Rock.
Did you get all of his questions answered? Because I do have an email from him.
I actually spoke to him on the phone.
Okay. We don't have to work it out.
But one thing I wanted to bring up.
Sure.
So he mentioned that his wife was coming along, and questions about things to do around, and I said, you should check out the visitor's guide on our website, because my wife wrote it, so I'm pretty sure your wife will enjoy it. And we, of course, two dudes chuckled. It was all good. And then, of course, Will Walker was standing there with me and overheard it. And he's a little techier than I am, so he forwarded me some. Will, you can chime in and remind me what you called it. I don't know, some text message copy of the visitor's guide, basically. So then I turned around and I texted to Frank also.
Sure. So anyway. If you guys are ever looking for that kind of information, if you look under the tab that says Race LCRC, that's a drop-down window, and under there you'll find our schedules as well as the visitor's guide. There's information on rental campers and camper spots and things like that, so that you can find all that information there. Yeah, Camden says, cool. Thanks guys, I'll be coming up with Spence Hecker. Awesome, if I can make it. Cool. Hope to see you. Hope to see you too.
Hey, so speaking of you fast top 25-ish guys, we are working very hard to turn our new September cancer race.
We're still calling it the cancer race.
We want to turn that into an official top 25. We want some of our big gun friends to be able to come and get contingency, and we're looking for some extra support from you guys. You know, let's make it happen. Yes. I want, I mean, Mugen Challenge is cool. Don't get me wrong. You know, Adam comes, we do the clinic. Really some fun. Years it draws a top 25 crowd. Some years it doesn't. But that race has a prestige of its own. What I would really like to do is have the September race, which
build a different kind of prestige, the kind that brings the top level pros.
Yeah, because we donate so much of the proceeds from that event to cancer, and I would really like to make that become even bigger.
And I just want to talk for a second because I did a little extra research this morning, but the money this year is going to go to the St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, which I did a ton of research on where your money goes the furthest. And really after looking into a lot of things, I really found that has like 3 areas which really I love the most, which number 1, any child that is treated there has no cost to them. So they do not charge them, not for the medical expense, not for their room and board, even for their parents to stay, and also not for food. They also offer them schooling while they're there, so they get to participate in school while they're at the Cancer Research Hospital. They also, the number 2 reason is they brought the childhood cancer survival rate. When the hospital started in, I think it was 1963, it was 20% of them could survive from childhood cancers. Now they brought it up to over 80% of childhood cancers are survivors. So, wow. And that is directly related to research that came out of St. Jude's Children's Hospital. So pretty exciting there. And the third thing, oh gosh, I just forgot the third thing.
Oh, the first 2 are rocking. You don't even need a third thing.
That they share all of their research worldwide. So if they find anything, there is nothing that is held back to their hospitals. It is all shared worldwide open. So I just felt like this is such a worthy cause, and I'd really like to see donations similar to what we've been able to do in the past with the Race Against Cancer for the American Cancer Society, also be able to be matched in something that I feel is such a worthy cause. So,
good job there.
Anyway, sorry, we'll come back down, but that's just some stuff. We're starting to work on that because we really want to get that together. I would love to have as many of you guys come to that as possible.
I'm actually, Will and I were just talking earlier today, and I'm going to start reaching out. I usually don't try and pull a lot of favors and try and twist people's arm to come, but I'm kind of going to make it a mission for September to be.
We're going to reach out personally to some people and see what we can make happen. Camden says, anytime I can make it out to LCRC, I will make it out there. One of my favorite facilities of all time. What a nice thing to say. I'll talk to my dad and see what we can do. That's awesome. Josh says, maybe I'll try to make it out. Oh, we would love to have you. That would be awesome. Nelson, hey, buddy. Glad to have you on. Dennis says, cool, donations coming from the Brew family. That's awesome. We're just starting to get things organized and rolling, to getting ready to do some, start receiving donations. And it's our first year doing this on our own. We've been really lucky to have worked with Scott Siegel for so many years, and he really handled the donation side. So I'm kind of new and fresh, so I might be reaching out to my friends in the industry to help me figure this out. But we're going to make it work and make it as amazing as we possibly can. Anyway, so Party Rock Race is next weekend. Come on out to LCRC. We hope to have you.
Going to be killer. And because we only have, well, I guess we have 2 more Wednesdays to promote it, but like, as far as I'm concerned, Party Rock doesn't end for my family until the Monday after the race. Mm-hmm. And less than a week is the next oval race.
Is it that close this time?
Yeah, they're the week after, every week. Yeah.
I thought this time we had longer because it's June 30th. That's the week after? Oh, June 24th.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I had the wrong date.
Yeah.
Okay, Yeah, so we're
the off-roads are
right
the next to last Saturday, and the ovals are the last Saturday of the month. Yeah, we oval on my birthday, and that's a one-dayer, okay? Just because your birthday falls on Thursday.
I lost it, so I'm trying to get it back up here. If not, I will try to share the link in the comments for you guys. But do you guys have the smoke at your houses? Is everyone else like the Canadian wildfires are insane? The amount of smoke that we're getting.
Scroll down there. I saw Kaufman.
Rose,
I bet you
Rose. 10 Scale Worlds is in Arizona this year from September 9th to the 16th. Oh. Most guys will be at Arizona. Otherwise, we would be there in a second. We love your track. Thanks, Rose. We're going to miss you. That's sad. I didn't realize. Steven says, horrible here. Looks like the area is on fire. Yeah, I know. Here, too. Up north of Syracuse, New York has been great for days. Do you mean great like a lot of smoke? Or do you mean great like not a lot of smoke? I bet you've had a lot, right? I don't know. Pretty smoking in western New York. Yeah. It's wild here.
Dennis, you should pay attention. This is something you're going to be giddy about.
So, if you guys have been hanging out here for a while with us or have raced with us for a while, you know that originally when we started back in, oh yeah, Zach says it's terrible. I bet it is. So when we started really taking our racing to the next level in 2012, so what, we started in 2009, or 2008 was our first race for the Halloween race.
Yeah.
And then 2012, we had our first fuel nats. And in 2012, with the help of Kevin's parents, we put in the whole electrical hookup system.
Well, we put a 400 amp service in just for the RC track to power the RV lot right behind the shop that has essentially been locked up with seasonal rentals since 13 or 14.
Yeah, so what he's talking about right now is in 2012, we added, if you've looked at this before, we added these camper spots here.
The 100 lot. And
we added these, okay? Those filled up so quickly that we quickly realized we would probably have to do more, but it was really expensive.
Yeah, but back then, the parking lot, not the camping, but the parking lot ended. Well, I mean, the off-road track was 30 feet shorter on that end, and the parking lot ended by in front of pit lot 1. Like, pit lot 1 didn't exist.
So again, if you...
That was in 2012.
This is pit lot 1, okay, and this is now camper lot 2. Well, camper lot 2 has undergone its next... Bear with me for just a second, guys. I think this is going to be... I can go here, and then I should be able to do this. So this is our next update to camper lot 1, or camper lot 2, excuse me, is these are the finished camper pads.
And there's 4 camper spots on each one of those strips.
Yeah, so as you can see here, like one camper will be here, one here, and one here. I think you guys can see the mouse right on your screen as well. So each of these will have 4 camper spots, a little bit of grass area, which I think is personally kind of nice if you have kiddos or if you have dogs, to just have a little bit of a grass area too. So it's kind of nice, but really the extra time that Dale from Sightingers spent to make it level and flat, and it's really impressive.
Yeah, I have. We came up about a half of load of 1B short of finishing up before the rain.
Oops, I'm so sorry.
There's the pads are good, all but you can see 1 or 2 spots where the shale's coming through. The back road that separates the camper lots from primitive, that road needs a little bit of work yet. We have a full load of 1Bs over in the overflow area that we're gonna go over there and trim it up.
It's really very pristine. I mean,
yeah, it's pretty good.
My dad is on YouTube. Everybody on YouTube say happy birthday to my dad. It's
happy
my
birthday,
dad's
Bob.
birthday. But what are you doing on YouTube? You're usually a Facebook guy. Oh.
Well, maybe YouTube's the only thing he could dial up on his way here for Saddle Club weekend.
Maybe. Josh said that it turned out great. P-Words as well.
Yeah.
Steven Sachek says, thank you. I will not 4x4 through the marsh ever again. No, you won't, sir. No, you won't. I did share the link to that, guys, so you can jump on. Josh and Matt are saying happy birthday, Dad, over on Facebook.
Happy birthday, Bob.
I did just drop that link to that video. I don't know if it was a little choppy to you guys or whatever, so that has been shared in both comments. You can put that back over there.
Yeah, that actually goes back in the oval floor.
Okay. I have to pull up another window because...
Oh. What are you doing? Working overtime?
Yeah, I have all this. See, you don't realize, but I usually have all this stuff set up ahead of time. Mm-hmm. And this time I did not. So, okay, guys, do you remember back there a while ago, right after COVID and in COVID, every time we would get a restock, I would share it each time because there was so much good stuff that was coming back in. I kind of got away from doing that because we were really lucky and we had been able to keep the stuff in stock for quite a while. Kevin, don't freak out. So I had to hit a button and I knew my screen was going to go black and I knew Kevin would lose his mind. Oh yeah, it's not.
I was too busy on it.
So if you go to our website, LCRCRaceway.com, it's under On Hump Day Happy Hour this week. If you go here, this is just going to be, I didn't share anything that was related to specific brands. So for example, like if I got Team Associated restock or Losi parts or Mugen parts, I didn't include those in here. These are mostly parts that kind of fit anybody. Okay, does that make sense?
Say aftermarket stuff.
Sure. So here we have the Razor white wings. Mm-hmm. That's just a small example. We'll talk more about that later.
We did get white ones, black ones.
No, we didn't yet. Nope, we didn't yet. Yeah. So there's the Outlaw 5 sprint car kits.
Shot myself in the foot.
Papa Willie's, we got a restock on that stuff. I also sent out an email on those things, so if you're interested in that. Proline white wheels are back in stock. This ProTech black labeled servo's back. Honestly, guys, it's really worth just coming and taking a look at this page. There's some good stuff. I'll just kind of...
Does that doesn't highlight any of the new stuff?
No, I will show you on our website.
The reason I ask is because I know I have 2 different Papa Willie's tonic flavors over here. And
so if you're ever interested in knowing what is new, it is always at the bottom of our page. It says newest products, and these things will be listed in order of newness. So here are the 2 Papa Willie's brand new, the Tire Tender and the Papa Willie's Clear that are back in stock. Also, we're going to talk for a second. We finally got the brand new Custom Works Outlaw 5 conversion kits back in stock. So this has been something the Oval guys have been waiting for. for quite a while, and it is officially back in stock. So, or in stock for the first time. We've never had them before.
We've only ever gotten one.
For a guy I knew.
And I took it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 07.
Don't paint your wings yet. Okay. Just wait. We have more news to come.
Who's painting wings?
Don't worry about it. Just keep talking.
0730. This is the long-awaited for 1/4-inch offset conversion. Basically, if you have or have not already bought the big bore shocks for your Outlaw 4, it doesn't matter. If you get this conversion kit, it's the 1/4-inch offset chassis, the 1/4-inch offset shock tower, and then it also has the wider rear pivots, the option of, so to exactly as you proposed that statement, the Outlaw 5 comes with the flat top wing, as opposed to the 9127 curvatured one, which is still a debate. It does not come with the big bore shocks, which big bore, small bore, it's still a debate. Seemingly 1/4-inch offset, it's the go-to. There's no longer a real debate. Okay. Everyone loves the 1/4-inch offset. And to prove it, not even just in the Custom Works team, but other manufacturers, other brands, everyone's going 1/4-inch offset. Excuse me. The wider rear pivot, narrower plastic arm, that's not even just an oval thing. That's like an industry thing. Everyone's going changing pivot, changing arm length, you know, like it's a thing. So right now, what comes in that conversion kit, in my opinion, that's the bee's knees. That's where you need to be.
Cool.
And I've actually personally full committed to big bore shocks. I'm tired of arguing over the little ones.
Jason jumped on and said, what happens in the camper lot when you have to back into your spot? I think what he's saying is if your door's basically on the wrong side, to not face the grass. And I've been sitting here racking my brain ever since I read the message about, like, don't most of them always open that certain way or whatever? And I was like, oh, wait, I don't know.
There are cases where pull in or back in and you don't always get to back your cord hole right up toward the outlet.
The plug, yeah.
Sorry.
Well, yeah, so the couple big things. Number one, the only way we could afford to stone is to make those pads. If they were all individual where there was grass on both sides, that just wouldn't have worked for us.
But the stone pad, that's irrelevant.
Because of the electric.
It's about, there's only 4 posts across that lot.
Yeah.
And each post has 4 50-amp outlets
receptacles,
on it.
Yeah.
So the stone pads, I mean, I get it. It kind of magnifies the issue.
Yeah.
But the stone pads don't really have anything to do with the issue of what he's asking about. And I get it, especially because I'm the anal jerk that the wife doesn't care for when we go to park the RV somewhere, and it's got to be level. It's got to be perfect to the inch. And is it square with the line? And is it close enough to reach the pole? And blah, 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 blah.
Okay, where are you going with it?
Well, they make 30 and 50 amp extension cords.
Yeah, but so I think what he's saying is, which way does your door open? So, like, you have this little grass lot in front of you, but if your door opens into your buddy behind you, then what happens? But I think what we're missing is those stone lots are pretty wide. You're not going to not be able to open the door. There's plenty of room for slide outs.
The stone pads, which encompass 2 spots wide, the stone pads are a minimum of 24 to 26 feet. So each camper has 12 to 13 feet
so you could even
to
just
park
fit on the grass,
and then you also have anywhere from 10 to 15 feet of grass beside you as well.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's like a non-issue.
No, it's all good. I get it. The pictures don't do it justice, but once you're here on, feet on the ground, it's all good.
Okay, so I talked about this amazing restock, and the thing you've all been waiting to hear is what else is coming in that I keep alluding to. Why is this not working? There we go. There we go.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Jason just said he was just curious. Zach said, I built an Outlaw 4 over the winter. Still looks great sitting on the shelf unused. Aw. Still going to come no matter what. Yeah, no problem.
Who was curious?
That was Jason who asked the question.
Okay,
yeah.
I got
it. Will said it doesn't change a thing in how the RVs were parked. Yeah. There's Charles. Hi. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so guys, if you are part of our race crew, you know that we work really hard to try to keep great J Concepts products in stock here at LCRC. It is kind of one of our claims to fame for the LCRC Hobby Shop and LCRCRaceway.com.
Is it a claim to fame?
Yeah, for sure. People talk about it. They're like, if you need J-Concept stuff, LCRC. I would call it a claim to fame. So I'm excited to tell you I have a big restock that we have not yet received. I am going to receive it live on the air. I sent an email about this. So if you're one of those people that are like watching this later and you're like, oh, that's already sold out and I'm mad, sign up for our emails on LCRCRaceway.com. Go to the very bottom of the page and just sign up for our newsletter. If you get that, I'm going to let you know about these secret things as well as I do the people
I bet Allison's watching live.
That are here online. So I'm going to run through what we have coming back in stock. So pay attention if this is the kind of stuff that you're looking for before I hit receive. I do not have a group for it on the website because I didn't want it to sell out immediately. Okay, I'm not looking to sell this stuff out. I want to keep it in stock all the time. So pay attention. We have got, what?
I have to uncheck one of them. Keep talking.
I can't. I don't know what you're unchecking. I was going to read off the list. So don't read that?
Yeah.
Oh, because that's the one that didn't come?
Yeah.
I thought you fixed that already.
I was going to do that, but I forgot. Sorry.
I'm going back live.
We're still live. We've been live the whole time.
No, on Facebook it just went down for a second.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. So we have received Razor wings back in stock. We have them in black, gray, and white. Now listen, don't freak out, Dennis Brew. I have not received it yet. It's still going to stay out of stock for now, okay?
Hey, John.
Wait till I run through this list, and then I'm going to hit receive, and then it's going to go live. So just listen for the thing you're going after. So Razor wings in black, gray, white, and yellow. I have to focus on work right now.
That's way more exciting than a hay wagon.
I have blue buggy reflexes, 20 of them. Right? 40 of them, I'm sorry. I have A2 buggy reflexes.
Ooh.
I have blue truggy reflexes. I have A2 truggy reflexes. I have triple Ds for the truggy in A2. Relapses for the truggy in blue. I have relapses for the truggy in aqua.
A2.
A2, yep. Soft longwear. Recons are now back in stock. I have 40 of them in blue for buggy. I have buggy recons in green, and I have buggy recons in A2. I also have the recon truggy in blue, and I have the truggy recon in A2. So I'm getting ready to, I'm going to hit receive while I'm talking to you. So here it comes. I'm going to hit receive on this stuff right now.
Live.
Those things will be in stock. And guys, you know, the big thing is we used to hide inventory. We don't anymore. But
shut that off.
Come on in, Johnny.
God love you.
Oh, Jason says the camper spots look amazing. Get over here.
So, for those of you who don't know, let me explain to you. So, a lot of times, I blame her for the RC track and the whole bit.
Go ahead.
Sit on down here, sunshine.
I'm gonna go. Let me go get another.
So I blame her for the RC deal because, you know, she said, well, you have all kinds of yard out there. Go make your own track. And so we did. But two things, two bits of information that I don't share frequently enough. Number one, the day she said, go make your own explicit track, he went out and rode the LT90 around the Sand Mountain and built it.
This guy was here.
The prelim to the whole thing, we were in California, and man, I wish my friend, this is so strange for me to say this right now.
Adam Drake?
I wish my friend Adam Drake was on live right now with us to comment. So we go to Revelation, which is right next to where we're working in California doing our ATV gig. And we walk in that night, and my friend John had been playing with 8-scale nitro cars for a couple years at least, right? Him and his friend Ryan Barnes from down in Kentucky, they had been doing it, and they knew about this track, Revelation Raceway in California. So we get out there, and we walk in, and Johnny goes, hey, look up there. That's Adam Drake. And I remember this moment plain as day. I turn around at Johnny, and I'm like, who the hell's Adam Drake? What the? Okay, that's great.
Is that a margarita machine?
It's a slushy machine, Johnny. I'm glad to have you back.
Johnny's not been here all summer, so he just spied the slushy machine from across the counter. But
so Zach Luke says hello. Kurt Sieber said hello. Shirley said hi.
Hi, Shirley.
Good shirt color.
Good shirt color. Yeah, you fit right in.
Going.
Oh, perfect. So anyway, the J-Consa stuff is in stock. And not only was Johnny here when we built our first ever track and you laid in the first ever laps on the first ever track, he was here for the first ever Hump Day. Did we call it Hump Day when we started?
No, it was just an auction.
Yard sale.
Yard sale.
Yeah. We started out doing yard sale.
Yeah.
During COVID.
Go
figure.
Oh, Brett Butter says Ryan Barnes talked about a blast from the past.
Who is this?
That's Brett Butter just said.
You know Ryan Barnes? Oh, yeah. Oh, ATV guy from way back.
Who is
that? Ryan Barnes was retired while you were still too young.
He's older than you think.
No, he's not. His brother is. He is not. He's a pup.
I don't know.
He's a pup.
So Ron should be retiring from Toyota by now.
Guys, I am so excited.
Butter, how old are you?
I can't wait to
your brother's probably
and talk to you guys.
45 or 6, right?
But we have one more sale. It's the Flash 15, and we're down to the final 15 minutes. Oh. So somebody has to work.
We'll make that happen. I'm busy talking to my friend. I had no time.
What do you mean do?
Okay.
Hit some buttons. Make it happen.
I can't even find the mouse without my glasses on.
I didn't think you were going to make it till like 9:05.
I was flying.
You must have been.
I was flying.
Shane and Michelle said hi.
I sent you a picture of the
Statue of Liberty.
Statue.
Well, so
right past that, I'm doing like 80.
Yeah.
And there's a cop sitting there.
With your temporary tail lights on your
temporary tail lights. License plate from
North Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
I've unplugged his mic so that I can tell you guys about the Flash 15. So today's Flash 15.
Welcome back. We're getting in trouble.
I'm going to show you online. We are selling some more Proline tires at one-time only sales. So we have a Proline Positron S3 buggy tire for $14 and a Proline Electron X2 buggy tire for $14. We only have 6 bags of each tire. They are only good till they're gone. So
14?
I made them 14.
They should be cheaper.
Not cheaper. They should be more expensive. They're usually $32 a bag. With Chris in 25 plus, I believe, Open A. Okay, well that's very exciting.
Yeah. Barnes got that whole shot in those free tires all the time.
Yeah.
Wasn't worth crap after the second
Chris
lap.
Is my age. I knew that. Are you're annoyed with us?
No, we have no sale on the Razor Wings. Yes, someone here is trying to work.
No sale on the Razor Wings?
It's not a sale price on the Razor Wings. You're just lucky we have Razor Wings back in stock.
they'll be gone. You'd be thankful we're not selling them at full retail, because at MAP price, half of them will be gone by dawn, and the other half will be gone before you guys even get here for Party Rock.
So anyway,
sell like crazy.
So Flash 15.
Tire?
No.
Are these tires?
Oh, to the back of a
Positron. Okay, boys.
Sorry.
I'm always so excited to see Johnny, and then I'm always so excited to see Johnny go.
He just got here.
What the heck?
We are live on the internet trying to tell them about a flash sale.
Flash sale. Selling tires.
So, flash your sale. Let's go.
Oh, I found out you can't say shit on here.
No, it's not that you can't. It's just mildly frowned upon.
Oh, okay.
By management.
The smog is actually pretty bad, Braden. If you look back in our comments a little bit ago, I shared a link to the new camper lot, and that video was actually taken tonight. And you can see the smoke really hanging down over. You know how you can usually see the mountain line behind the track and over, or not behind the track, but over behind the facility. You literally cannot see the mountains.
When I came through Harrisburg, you could just barely see the sun, and it was still way up in the sky. And it's like, it sort of looked like when it would be foggy, but it's like there was no moisture sticking to the windshield, so you knew it wasn't fog.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Did you see my comment I said?
No.
Look, the Canadians are smoking your track.
Yeah. It's. Listen, I mean, we own some mountain ground, and we've had some mountain fire scares, and
I can't imagine that much land being on the fire.
No.
Yeah.
Not to mention our friends in California that have been through how many fires.
Oh, yeah.
And
Hey, Shane. Shane says he's a sucker for tire restocks. Yes, you are.
Yeah. Yeah, Shane, you actually made me hit the panic button today because you placed an order for some tires that I thought...
Oh my gosh, me too.
Yeah.
I actually jumped on to see if the Razor Wings were in stock or not because he placed that order for tires. I'm like, oh no, he stocked those before. Yeah. I'm using the wrong mouse. Put that over there.
I didn't put it over here in the first place.
Kurt says, yes, there was a fire by Camp, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's not as bad now. See, I don't know why this keeps popping up. We're just going to...
Wow.
Just calm down over there, buddy.
It's probably somebody trying to give you a lot of money. That just comes up all the time on my stuff.
Why does it want me to block Kurt? Kurt, it's constantly popping up, like, for me to see options to block you. I don't know. It won't go away. Like, I click around. I do things. I just logged out to place an order. Hope I didn't. Oh, okay, here we go.
Are they printing out back there, Will?
Braden says I can still smell the smog, but it's not as bad where I am. It was worse around 4 or 5. I'll have to stick my head outside. Josh says I just logged out to place an order. I hope I didn't miss too much. Oh no. Well, did you catch the J Concepts restock? Do you know about the Pro Line flash sale? It's on the front of the website. If not, so that's
the video not working?
It's just a delay. It is working, Kevin Mumoth.
I'm looking at my head's going the wrong way.
See, they all make fun of me when there's tech issues, but you don't realize from this end how many weird things are going on.
She clicks more screens and windows and yeah.
Oh, that one's live.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Samoji, it's okay, I forgive you. So that's
who
fine.
Forgives who?
Oh, for the
Samoji
Razor Wing.
Oh. Yeah.
I think tragic Samoji, right?
Yeah. Oh. Rooster gave me a hard time.
Why?
Because I called him Brandy.
Well,
he was really upset about that. Sorry, Brady.
Yes, Will is here. Will, they're yelling for you.
Will, so what's up?
Come over and say hello. It's a party.
He's busy in the back picking all your orders you're sending in.
Will has been our buddy for a while. Will, you're gonna have to crouch down.
Everybody in. No.
Will is pulling orders. It's his favorite thing.
Yeah.
He, when your orders come in, it prints out a thing, and Will gets really excited. It really makes my day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's team effort here.
Yeah, money spending's good. Let's go.
Josh said, snagged a few sets of blue aqua, nothing crazy. Will's pulling it as we speak. Kurt says, don't forget the Leicesters race. Racers, if you need something, order and I'll bring it Saturday morning. Yeah. So all my oval guys, they're headed to Leicesters this weekend. It's the Rubber Tire Series, right?
Yeah.
So if you're headed to Leicesters, which is Richfield, right down the road,
15
Kurt
minutes.
is offering to pick up your order and take it with him. So if you're new and you're local, you can place an order on LCRCRaceway.com. At checkout, at the very start of the checkout process, it will say pickup or delivery, not delivery, shipping. It says pickup or shipping. There is a delivery option, but we're not doing that. And so then.
You can for a fee.
Well, they have that option, but I was like, that could just get out of control.
How does the fee figured?
It's just a flat fee.
I'll deliver to Palm Desert.
Oh yeah, sure you will.
That'd be cool.
$700 one way. Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm in.
So that's super fun.
There. I know that guy. Yeah. I
Okay.
didn't know him in 2006.
Braden says, my dad just bought a Techno ET4820, so he has a car with support. Yeah, that's a great idea. It's good to buy cars that you can get supported locally at local hobby shops. So what's the fee? Do slushies come with delivery? It depends on how close it is, because if it's Palm Desert, probably not.
Listen, for the right fee, I can deliver a slushie to the Palm Desert.
Hey, also for you that are local, I know our hours can be a little wonky to the average person. We're only open now Thursdays, Friday, and Saturday. But please know that we do offer pickup on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If you place your orders in the morning and you're local and you're running by and you want to pick that up, just send us a message on the website. There's a little chat with us button on the bottom right that comes to Kevin and I's cell phones, just like a text message. You can tell us that you want to pick up by a certain time, and we can make arrangements to either meet you or set the order out for you or something like that. We're not completely unavailable those days. We just really try to focus on restock, so reordering to keep the good stuff here, shipping orders, and just kind of staying on top of continuing the business to move forward. So, you know, working on the track, working on the facility, all the things that you love the most about LCRC.
And I do sneak in a little barn work.
As often as possible.
Yeah.
Brett says, I hear the tickets coming out. Will's going to be busy for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Okay, guys, this is just about it for us. We're going to go hang out with our buddy Johnny, who finally came to town. Parting words.
Because you're leaving, you got here Wednesday, so you're leaving Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Yeah. So he won't be here for next Hump Day.
Oh. I want to just wish my dad a happy birthday again, Dad.
Happy
I love
birthday,
you.
Bob.
Thank
Happy birthday,
you for
Bob.
all that you do for LCRC. Most of you guys don't know, but my dad does not live local. He is from 4 hours away in my hometown in Ohio. So for every event that you guys see him here all the time, you think he just lives here, but he doesn't. He actually travels in for every one of our events to make sure he takes care of you guys. So I love you, Dad. Happy
You're the
birthday.
best, Bob.
Okay. Are we done?
No, it's still got 3 minutes. You got 2 more minutes.
We started 2 minutes early. Well, we didn't really this time.
Well, we tried to.
Yeah, I was there. I tried to turn it on. It didn't turn on. So.
Well, it's because we had a little food-paw. We had to, we were.
You can take over the tech stuff and show me how it's done.
Nope, can't tell you. Can't tell you.
Can you guys still see Will? Wait, hold on, Johnny. Duck down for a second. Will's over picking orders. No basket, Will.
No.
See, don't you think we need a shopping cart?
No.
Just
We
one.
don't have room.
Just one
Just
shopping
We
cart.
have carts. We only use them when people aren't here.
When you go to Walmart, do you feel like you have to fill up the cart though? And like Sam's Club, then the cart's even bigger and you feel like you kind of have to fill it up? Do you ever feel like weird though if there's like 3 things in a huge cart?
Nope.
I kind of do.
No.
Zach
I'm
says,
very
man, my
lucky to
cart's
have
full of stuff. Yeah.
I'm very lucky.
Just
I don't
hit buy it
have
now,
carts anymore.
Zach. It'll all work out. I promise.
Okay, we are out of here. Good